Alright, this gun was carried by Wild Bill Hickok and Doc Holliday, Robert E. Lee. It was carried in that movie, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. It was also carried by Rooster Cogburn. This here is the wedge. It's all that holds it together. You take that wedge out and you can just pretty well clean the barrel on the cylinder. What we're going to show you today is the representation of this, but it seemed like the engraver and Samuel Colt didn't get it together because it's actually going backwards, so I didn't put that all the way in. So we're going to take it apart again, and I'm going to show you this close up, what it represents. See if we can get that on camera. And this is all you have to do. Tell your teacher now. And there she is. She's set. You could do that for fun, you know. Check it. Oh yeah, and by the way, the Guadalupe lost 47 killed, 32 amputees, and 64 wounded. And then Sam Houston became president of Texas again from 1841 to 1844. And he did not like this guy at all, Moore. So he declared that all of Moore's officers and him were now pirates, and anybody that saw them was capture them and put them in chains. So I guess on July 15th, 1843, Moore sailed into Galveston, but the sheriff wouldn't arrest him. So Houston saw the way things were gone, and he gave Moore and his officers on July 25th dishonorable discharge. You know? And also, you can lock this. I don't know what you guys are doing, but watch. See, that's between the nipples. It's locked. It's not going to fire. This empty cylinder stuff, it doesn't apply. It only applies to that one right there. But see, they lock all between the cylinders. There's a little bump there. See it? Between each cylinder, that little thing right there, and that's what they lock on. Also, when you get one of these, unless you're a billionaire, you better get a reproduction like I did, because they're very expensive. This one here was like $150 when I bought it. Yeah, I shot it. What happens is the percussion caps, when they fire, obviously they explode into crap, and then they come down this way. See, and they jam in here sometimes, so sometimes you won't be able to go, because when you cock this, it also revolves it, see? So what happens is you try to cock it and it's jammed. It won't go, because the cap's stuck in there somewhere. So they're really nasty, those caps. But it's a lot of fun to shoot, and that's why I say you order some more caps, because some of these caps, they don't work too good. They fall off, and you have to pinch them. The best way to put them on is with little pliers like this. Watch, see, and then you pinch them just a little, and then they stay on there, see? That won't fall off then. And if you want, you can pull it off again. See, I have one of these reloaders, and it's not so good. So what I did was I charged this here and measured it with this, see, and then I dumped it in here. See, when you push that button, here I'll show you, you push that button Here's some powder right here. When I measured my powder, see, first I measured it with this to make sure that this is accurate. Then I come into this, set it at 25. Watch. Push the button, hold it upside down. See, shake it. Now it's filled. See that? You can do it again. Hold it upside down. Now that should be filled. See, it is. So let's put it in here just to double check, and I'll show you. See, it's perfect. It's a perfect charge. So what you do is, if you don't use this, you don't need that no more. What you do is, so what you do here to load it is buy one of these stands. They're pretty cheap. I paid at Midway like I think like $12 for this thing, and it should have a brass hinge, wouldn't you think? Because the gun's brass. So what you do is you have to caulk it like that. The first, you know, it won't move, and then you caulk it like that, and she'll spin. Then you can put it right down in this stand. See that? That's nice. And then it has like a little on that side, see? This side, no. So that's where you put all the stuff. Put it in there. Then what you can do is just take this and just load it right in here, see? Then after you load that, you might want to put one of these on top. You might. If the balls aren't all the way up to the flush with the top of the cylinder, you have to put one of these in, and then put some cream of wheat in there, and then put the ball on top, and then on top of everything put some of this Wonder Lube. Seal all the cylinders on top with Wonder Lube. That way it won't crossfire. And this is how you pack them in there. After you get them down, you take this here, see? And you pack them like that. Once they're all packed, you can put the caps on. Now, I'd tell you what I'd do, because I'm going to do it. I'd go over here, get your hammer, because they tell you all kinds of stuff like, oh, if you just touch these caps, they're going to blow up. And I'm telling you, if one of these caps blow up, it's getting you really, so I wouldn't put my hands in front of this cylinder at all. But even so, I'm going to show you how much they blow up. There, I have one on the vise. See it? Number 10, my number 11 percussion cap. Hit it with the hammer. Nothing. Nothing. And see how flat it is? Still nothing, see? And you heard that. You heard that. See, and I've done this a couple times to feel safe. It's not like this is some weird one that's not going to go off. See? They're pretty safe. They also told you that you can't load these brass guns either. They said, you know, where are we at here? Yeah, they also told you that you can't load these brass guns, but what I know is you can't do is you can't buy one of these cylinders to put this type of ammo in it. Center fire, which would fit in there nice, see? But they have cylinders that cost more than the gun, so you can run center fire, which is probably 45, because I mic'd it with my where's that at? So you know what, I'm not kidding you. I mic'd it with this, and they both come out to 454 caliber. And then, like, if you really enjoy this stuff, right, if you really do, you can get this precision die of excellence. of the American type. And you just put the ball, you just heat some lead up, put it in there, and then you have the ball, see? And you use that's to cut the stuff off the top. And then you open it up, and there you have homemade balls that you probably made out of something like tire weights or something, you know? And that's about all I can tell you. Oh, here's the Slim Jim holster that Hickok carried. Yep, butt face forward, like this. You know, he carried them like that. Any last wishes? Also, this is the same kind of gun like the Griswold that they use in Hell on Wheels. The Griswold is a copy of this. This is in .44 caliber. It spins a lot faster now because I've been working it. Normally it only spins about this for you. When you spin it, it'll only do that. So don't feel that something's wrong with it. I've been, you know, took it apart and fixed it to do that. And I'm going to make it even go faster. I didn't want to take too much metal off the spring there. So, all in all, let's get some zoom down. Everybody wants something better, you know that. Americans aren't cheap when it comes to buying something good. Here is the Cabell's catalog. They freaking love these guns. This is the one you want. The 1847 Walker .44 caliber revolver. This thing I think has a 9-inch barrel. Yep. And it's also, well, you could probably read that yourself if you're watching on TV. 60 grains of black powder. This thing, you see where it's set, don't you? 25. So, how many times does 25 go into 60? You see what I'm saying? That there is the biggest one of them all. But yeah, here they even have the one on Hell on Wheels. As you can see, it's the same thing. It even says based on the Colt model 1851, which is this right here. I mean, really, I don't see much difference, really. Except this here was made primarily by the Confederacy, and you could only get a few of them because I believe that the factory blew up. I'm not sure what blew it up. Whether it was a ship or just cannon fire, but yeah, they blew the factory up, so they couldn't make any more of those Griswold Garrisons anymore. Gunnisons. Griswold Gunnisons. And yeah, here's the Dragoons. Well, so I'm going to get another one, and it's probably going to be this Walker right here. That's crazy, isn't it? So that's about it for that video. Get one. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. And it tells you there, the only states you can't buy them is in them communist states. Even California lets you buy them.